X Motorsports,
Ferrari 488 GTB. 40 years on from the unveiling of its first ever mid-rear-engined V8 model, the 308 GTB, the prancing horse opens a new chapter in its 8-cylinder history. The Ferrari 488 GTB provides track-level performance that can be enjoyed to the full, even by non-professional drivers in everyday use. Its response times, nimbleness and on-the-limit driving guarantee a unique sense of exhilaration and unparalleled driving pleasure. The new Bollinetta brilliantly encapsulates Ferrari's experience in both F1 and the WEC, where the 458 GT holds the World Championship title and has won its category in the last two editions of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The new model also exploits to the full the know-how gleaned by Ferrari technicians over the last decade through the 20 program, which makes extreme track-only cars available to gentlemen test drivers. The data yielded has made a significant contribution to the refinement of the electronic and vehicle control systems so that drivers can make the most of the incredible performance of this new car. The Ferrari 488 GTB's new 3902cc V8 turbo is at the top of its class for power output, torque and response times, making it the new benchmark for this kind of architecture. The engine unleashes 670 CV 8,000 revolutions per minute along with 760 Nm of maximum torque in 7th gear and a response time to the accelerator of just 0.8 seconds at 2,000 revolutions per minute. These figures are sufficient to allow the Ferrari 488 GTB to accelerate from 0 to 200 km per hour in an astonishing 8.3 seconds and, when combined with the radical innovations introduced on all aspects of the car's performance, lap the 410 track in just 1 minute 23 seconds. Ferrari 488 GTB 2016-2016 Ferrari 488 GTB. The gearbox features variable torque management which unleashes the engine's massive torque smoothly and powerfully right across the rev range, while specific gear ratios deliver incredibly progressive acceleration when the driver floors the throttle. As is always the case, Ferrari's engineers have dedicated great attention to perfecting the 488 GTB sound, creating a new soundtrack that is full, clear and totally distinctive, as expected from any prancing horse engine. The car's aerodynamics also made a pivotal contribution to performance. Its 1.67 efficiency figure is a new record for a production Ferrari, and is the fruit of 50% more downforce than the previous model and reduced drag. The greatest challenge was achieving these two goals simultaneously. Several innovative elements were specifically developed to do so, not least a double front spoiler, base bleed side intakes and, at the rear, active aerodynamics coupled with a blown spoiler. The aerodynamic underbody, which incorporates vortex generators, is highly sophisticated, too. The Ferrari 488 GTB's subsystems and electronic controls make its power and performance instantly available and controllable. It is, in fact, the most responsive production model there is, with razor-sharp response times comparable to those of a track car. The evolved version of Ferrari's side slip angle control system, Side Slip Control 2, SSC2, is more precise and less invasive, providing greater longitudinal acceleration out of corners. Aside from integrating with cars' F1 track and e-diff, the SSC2 now also controls the active dampers which renders the car's dynamic behavior during complex maneuvers even flatter and more stable. Designed by the Ferrari Styling Center, the new car features very sculptural flanks which are the key to its character. Its large signature air intake scallop is a nod to the original 308 GTB and is divided into two sections by a splitter. The wide front spoiler features a double profile to improve the thermal efficiency of the radiators positioned at the sides. At the center, two pylons are combined with a deflector which channels air towards the flat underbody. The broad, low tail is also dominated by aerodynamic solutions, including an innovative blown spoiler which generates downforce without increasing drag. This works in conjunction with an aggressive ramp angle for the diffuser which features active flaps. The greater height required for the diffuser was achieved by repositioning the exhaust tailpipes. The circular LED taillights have also been redesigned. In the cabin, the seamless integration of the new satellite control clusters, angled air vents and instrument panel heightens the sense that the cockpit is completely tailored around the driver. Usability was the key word in the design, leading to an extremely sporty ambience that in no way compromises on comfort. There are plenty of classic Ferrari styling elements too, such as the clear separation between the dashboard and tonneau, the multifunctional steering wheel, the control switch bridge and wraparound seats. The graphics and interface of the infotainment screen have also been completely redesigned, while the design of the car's new key takes its inspiration from the car's cylinder banks and allows keyless starts. The Ferrari 488 GTB made its world debut at the 2015 Geneva Motor Show. Ferrari 488 GTB technical specifications: engine type V8 to 90 degrees turbo, overall displacement 3,902 cubic centimeters, maximum power 492 kilowatts, 670 CV, at 8,000 revolutions per minute, maximum torque 760 Newton-meters at 3,000 revolutions per minute in 7 geared dimensions, and weight length 4,568 mm, width 1,952 mm, height 1,213 mm, dry weight 1,370 kg, weight distribution 46.5% front minus 53.5% rear, performance 0 to 100 km per hour 3.0 s 0 to 200 km per hour 8.3 s, maximum speed greater than 330 km per hour, fuel consumption 11.4 liters/100 km, CO2 emissions 260 grams/km.